What a lovely morning in Minecraft. Hope the weather stays clear, and for today I would like to build a storage area slash warehouse with a few couple different rooms with a second floor, so we can put a lot of these chests in there and then also make a few couple of picture frames. I have some ideas to make some kind of a crane where we can lift goodies up to the second floor. And of course, what I would also like to do is make a little bit of a dock or a pier area where boats can, dock and then put the goodies into this first warehouse. But before doing that, I would like to show you something and some ideas that I'm working on off camera. For that, I have to change the game mode to creative to save up some time because we're going to fly up to the top. As you can see on the top, I've been clearing out some of the trees. I want to keep this big tree. As you know, I would like to save the big trees up. And I have some ideas for a castle down here, where I'm slowly but surely adding little kinds of ideas what I want to do. So first of all, right down here, there will be like a half round room with a nice view onto the kingdom that way, and of course a little bit that way. And what I want to do down here is I want to dig out this floor all the way up to the tunnel down below. It's just going to be a little off-camera, brainless project while I'm watching some YouTube or whatever. And I figured out that's perfectly underneath the tunnel, and I can also get something to show you down below. Now the idea is to make here a gate, right? And at some parts I'm going to need to add some dirt or maybe remove some dirt depending on how and what. And what I would like to do is make a road of 5 blocks wide, which is quite a lot. So I'm going to need to add here and there a lot of dirt and remove some dirt. My main idea here is that the road would go down slowly but surely, bit by bit, going down. And probably I have to remove this whole piece down here for a bit. The road will go down this way on the same height as I am, and then skip past this area right down here. And what I would like to do also is having a waterfall coming out, because down here I would like to fix a small little lake with some rivers going down through the town. Of course, the road will go around once more, and at the roads you can place a few different, small buildings and homes and whatever not. And then the road's supposed to come right down here somewhere. Yes, right down here, goes around here. And at this point it can also split up going that way. This road will might go also up that way, again up, and probably go down that way. Then up here I just have to see how I'm going to do it, but I would like to have the roads maybe going down this way, so you have a nice view of the waterfall with the lake down here, and then the road will somewhere go down into the city area with a lot of homes and houses. Whatever not, I still haven't kind of discovered everything in this area just yet, so there's a lot to see. Yeah, that is one of the ideas, and then the lake down here, the small little lake will have this water go somewhere, go down this way, and I just have to cut down a lot of trees and see how and what. And I also might maybe build a road that goes up that way with some different houses along the side. It is quite a lot, but it's going to be a lot of fun to work this stuff out. Now the tunnel from the castle will come out onto, the stone down here, and this area here is going to have a few couple of these parts cut out as it is right now, which will also be on that side. And what I want to do is remove this road later on from whatever here, and then make a glass bridge which will go all the way to this side right down here. And then slowly but surely I want to dig out the ground underneath. I don't have any target to how deep I want to do it. the big part of the castle will be an on-camera work. The digging all the way down will be an off-camera work, and also the road is going to be an off-camera work, since I'm going to need to spend a lot of time and take it easy on building that road. So for now, the idea here is also that this area here is like a basic trading post, which I also mean like boats come here, they unload the stuff, and then they can load up stuff or leave already. And the stuff will be stored in here. This is not going to be an idea of the storage of the city, since it's outside of the walls, and it's going to be very dangerous to have that. Now another thing, I'm going to use these ones for the roof, but let me see here. I think we need to have this one. We're going to use different ones. What I want to use are tile stairs instead of brick stairs. So we're going to use a couple of these. Of course, at some point I will make a lot more. Let me see here. Where are these ones? Yeah, this one. So these ones are going to be for the roof. I already went into creative mode to fix something for an idea. Mainly it's going to be these guys, these guys, and the doors, of course. So the idea I have for the doors is going to be built out of spruce trapdoors. I'm going to need to have spruce fences, and I'm thinking of it. I'm also going to need to have a few couple of iron bars. And these iron bars are going to look like it is rope. Now, I don't know if there's a different type that I could be using for that. As in, rope type. And yeah, there's going to be a few couple of rooms where the actual storage will be. And then in the middle, you just have to see it as these columns. So there will be storage rooms, and then in the middle I want to make like a higher building where all the trading is happening, all the administration type of stuff. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need. I'm just going to grab it all. And then iron. That's plenty. I wonder if stuff has changed. I always thought the iron was way more expensive. So with these guys I can make it look like rope, right? And another thing that I'm going to need is a few couple more trapdoors of the spruce stuff. Now the door itself is going to be 3 wide. The reason for that is, or else I cannot make like the small crane onto the building in the middle. If you have a door with 2. It will make sense in a few couple minutes. Let me just take the half of that, put that back. Alright, trap. Gonna have a bunch of these, I guess. A bunch. Well, let's deal with that. And these doors are going to be how to say, these doors are not gonna open like normal doors. These doors are gonna open sideways. Now I need to keep in mind I'm going to need to add in a little bit of dock area with cranes and stuff. There will be some space left for maybe some logs laying around. I can imagine that is a weird cut, but I can explain. The reason why I cut it off until this part right down here is because I didn't realize after, I showed you how to make the front of the building, that I built the building onto the wrong height. I actually built it on this floor while I should be building it on this floor. Then I just decided to remove the front of the building. I got some more to explain, but I basically only made like the front of the building up to the top, and I didn't build anything in the back. So I'd rather just destroy it and redo it the right way. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. The only thing that I first would like to explain is I've just been building this floor here and this dock, so boats can dock here, unload the stuff or load the stuff, and yeah, then put it into the storage building. I also had to move up my my working area over there because it was kinda in the way. I have been calculating, it's like 10 blocks between each those until over there. And right down here, there will be the city wall. The city wall will be here and then follow the river, just like at the other side of the island. And then the wall will go that way. Around this part will be like a roundabout idea with a road that is actually going to go that way. And right down here will be a gate, just like the gate we've been building earlier at the farm side of this island type of deal. I would just like to call it an island, even though it's not really, but it's surrounded by rivers. So yeah, so down here there will be like 2 of these towers with a gate, and I had to calculate all kinds of stuff in order to, you know, make it matching. Now, of course, this ground will stay this height. Of course, I will, you know, dig out a road down here. And yeah, that is actually all. So it is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. Now, I did say maybe that I wanted to make the middle one look a little bit different. Now, let me see, how many sections? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 5 sections, which means that these 2 sections and these 2 sections will be perfectly the same. And I would actually like to make this part of the building look different from the other ones. It will be more like a tower type of deal with a higher roof. And in here will be the administration. There will be like tables. Here people can trade with each other. It's like a little market type of deal. And yeah, I think down here there will be some logs laying. And of course at this side here I want to build like a crane. I got a lot of ideas. So in this case, what we're first going to do is I would like to lay out some chests. Just to mark off the area. I've also been making a few of these picture frames already, so we can put them onto this chest to show what is in there. Ooh. So what I had in mind here is I would like to build out, and I'm just gonna do it like this: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? 10 like that, and then from this part also 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this means that we have like 1 space left. So at this side, I want to make a door to go into this area, that area, etc. Of course, in this main hall, there will be like ladders at the side. And in the each end of this building, so the end of this one and the end of that one, will be a ladder on this side, and I want to make this at least 2 high, and you know, 1 will be stone, 1 will be wood, etc. And it will be like a second floor onto it, which will store stuff that I'm using a little bit lesser. I want to keep that in mind, that stuff that I use more than others will be on the downside of the building, on the floor. I'm just gonna put this away, and I'm gonna grab some stuff that I'm going to need in order to build the exact same thing what I've been doing before. I'm going to need to have a couple of these, those, and them, etc. That will be enough. And then I'm gonna be honest, I just removed everything with creative mode, and I didn't spawn anything back, so I did lose a lot of resources. I think I rather would like that than, you know, just chopping it all down, get the resources back, and spend too much time onto it. But in this case, we have before been using the deep slate bricks for the river wall, so into the water and 1 up in the water. For the roof, I'm using deep slate tiles, alright? I can't remember what I've been telling and what not, so if something is double, then my apologies. And in this case, we're just gonna do the same thing as in, you know, build only the front of the building, and that is gonna be it. Alright, I'm gonna need this. We're gonna use these in combination for the crane. We're gonna use this for the front door and the upper door. We're gonna use that. Anything else? Let me just think for a second. Yep, there is something very important I'm going to need, and those are a lock. So let me just chop down some stuff. Alright, one thing I shouldn't forget is on the top of the middle building, I'm going to need to place like a thunder rod, whatever it's called. And I just decided that I would like to have the building one floor higher, or at least the one from below, because I want to place like lanterns, and I don't want the lanterns to be perfectly on my head. If I would jump, that I crash and bash my head into it. And I think having the building one higher wouldn't be too bad of a thing. So in this case, I'm just going to perfectly show you the same thing that I did before. So we're going to build this wall out of stone. This wall will be out of stone. Then there's going to be a door of 1, 2, 3. And down here, it's going to be like that. This one is... yeah, I need to have one here too. Alright. And then it's just going to be the same, continuing. Only the thing that will be different is the middle building. I am not quite sure just yet how different. Alright. That will be something for another moment. Then on this side, I know that the door normally would be 3 high, so I'm going to need to build this. That's 3 high for the door. Then this one will be the beam that goes sideways, so one more. And then let's just no, let's not do it like that. That's gonna be very wrong. All right. Yeah, let's just also build a beam that way. Now the only problem I'm having is, well, maybe not really. I want to have on the outside another beam going up, or else the wall looks too much the same. So this one is gonna go that way, right? Then from this point, it's gonna be that. And yeah, certain things will look different than my original idea, only because I'm going to build this one higher. Now on this side, it's gonna be like that. That's fine, because I save up a little bit of wood, which will be not visible. Down here, it won't be visible from the inside nor the outside. Right, but this one will be visible. Just like that. Then the only thing that I am going to need to grab right now is a bunch of ladders. And I want to do an exploration type of deal sooner or later. Let me see here. What do I need all for stairs? I think I need these ones. No, ladder. Oh, just sticks. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, exploration, because what I would also like to have is... oh, I had a bunch, I think. Need to look that back. Yeah, different resources. Alright, ooh, now I'm thinking of it. Between the last episode and this episode, I went once more trading with the villagers, you know, to get emeralds. There was this dude out here. I couldn't see it clear, but please be here. Well, like I wanted to say, I'm going to need a bamboo, right? So if this dude that trades has bamboo, I think I'm mistaken maybe. Yeah, if he has bamboo, then why not? If he has jungle trees and stuff, why not? I can really use that. And also, what I need to do is explore to a... what is that called? It's like a desert, but with different type of colors. Sandstone, because this color sandstone I can use. Now, of course, all honesty on a stick, I know a website where you just add in a seed number and then you can say like, okay, I'm using a large biome, right? And yeah, show me what the map has to offer. Or I could just go blindly. Now, the point is, I don't want to always cheat, to say, you know, like... having a little non-cheating gameplay is also fun, which, I mean, you know, I use creative mode to destroy stuff, or I use creative mode to fly up in the sky, get an overview. But that's mainly all I would like to have. And I'm doing something wrong here, which is fine. I'm going to need to replace this for logs. Yeah, maybe I should first try to go blindly into the map. But I need to keep in mind that, you know, large biomes are really large. So it's gonna take a while to get here and there. Let's place these guys out here. That's beautiful. And maybe I should just do the roof pieces away for later. That and that. That's gonna be that. And this wall will be until here. And then I wanna have like another wooden beam go up. I will just try to come up with something in order to, you know, make the wall look lesser the same. Now also another thing, I got these guys, and I really thought I could do that with deep slate type of deal. But these make it look like, you know, like nails are pinned down into it. Now this door is going to be open, alright, and the door up there might be closed. What I had in mind for this door is the doors are not gonna open one way and another. These doors are gonna go open sideways, so first place them all down. So this door can be moved sideways. I think that is kind of a cool idea though. And I must say having it one higher is kind of nice. And then we can also use these billboards, which I also think I'm going to need to do sooner or later. Take care that go to the nether, because the nether have like different type of, you know, nether forest. I'm gonna call this loads, which means it's like storage in Dutch. That is gonna be number 1, 2, further will be 3 and 4, and the middle one will be, yeah, have something else. So this is basically a part of the front. And I'm thinking of it, what I'm going to do, this is just for now, alright. I'm going to place these letters for now here. This kind of gives it also a bit of a look. Now this is one thing a shame, that certain items in the game don't have multicolors. So why wouldn't you have like a multicolored stash to choose from? You know, like a lighter stash or darker stash. You know, stuff like that. Alright, so that is that, right? Now, this will actually be the same on top. So, will be 1, 2, 3. But one more is 4 for the door. Then 5. Alright, and I shouldn't be making the same mistake. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. This will be until here. This stuff, yeah, it's gonna be kind of difficult to build, but let's add some parts later on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right. Let me see. Right. 1, 2, 3. And then I need to do the same on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and already. Let's add a ladder. Can I? Oh, this is, how can I stop? Okay. Can I go up? Ha! Oh, okay. I have no idea perfectly how the stairs work, but I'm holding control, so it doesn't make me move like this automatically. Okay. Alright. Then, and then. 1, 2, 1, 2, another 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okie dokie. And this needs to be like that. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I like it so. And then I'm going to need to have a couple floors. Let's carefully go down there. Do I need any more logs though? Well, maybe we can log it up further higher. So yeah, let me just get a handful of logs again. And so I had another nice little nappy nap. Okay, let's keep it like that. 28 should do the job. And then I can make a part of the floor. It's gonna be the same type of Probably like that. 1, 2, 3. You know, stuff like that. I think this will look way nicer than having the floor one lower. You know, with the lantern hanging underneath. It's just one for now, you know, just to give you the idea. I will, yeah, okay, I'm going to need, well, just mind my mumbling sometimes. So this one can now hang like that. I think it look way better than having it one lower though. Alright, so I also won't really crash and bash my head. Beautiful, okay. So in this case, let me just get on top. And I would like to have one over there, one over here, and now also, oh man, that would be so nice if I could just turn around. But in this case, we just, you know, do it like that. Why all the way around? Well, I'm going to need to place a couple of these right down there. So it will be like that. Beautiful, beautiful. Then at the corner needs to be these guys. Like that, like that, like that. And you see? Okay, and the other side actually needs to be the same. But I will just do it. Yeah, I will just do it. Like that, please. How about this? Very good. Okay. Then, like that. Like that. Okay, let me just get rid of this and a little bit of that and that and this. You know, stuff. This one, and that one, and that one, and this one. I'm not really in the mood to do too much cut editing. I just want to cut edit when something really needs to be done. Okay, starts to look very good. I like it. Now, the thing that I am going to need to do is fix the upper door. 3 times 4 is not going to be 7, I guess. So I'm going to need to fix a couple more trapdoors. I guess I could just do this. Trappy. 15, 4 is 8 plus, yeah, it's 12, so this should be enough. I could do some calculations. Alright, so, yeah, let's then make the upper door and or the crane. Yeah, let's do the crane already. Now the crane, I want to have it onto that beam. Can I? Hot, but well, kinda. Okay, can be. Okay, not really. So I have to do it via this. That's fine. 1. Now I mainly wish that if I would add another one, that this middle pole would disappear, as it is not touching any ground. Now it's like this. Now of course I could add in like 1 block, but the point is I don't want everything to be, you know, too blocky. I want to make use of other things. Sounds kind of weird when you play Minecraft. Okay, that's not gonna happen. How about... Why is it doing that? I'm holding the button. It's like slippery when wet. And let's do it via this. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to have another surprise, because the door needs to be closed, alright? I don't need this door to be open. And it's just also to give you guys an idea how it will look. I'm going to make use of a chest. You know, this chest will look like goodies. If it makes any sense. And then this chest. Yeah, just like that. You know, a bit of a crane idea type of deal. Everything will be moved in chest anyway. Now, we're going to fix up the roof. Which is not, you know, too much of a work, but yeah. Oh, wait, the door, right? Well, you know, let's fix the roof, and I'm starting wrong. Well, kinda. Because the point is, this is a middle part between two buildings, right? And I cannot, you know, share it up like that. So let's remove this one. And for that, let's use these guys. Could just be a whole row. This will be the lower part. Now I need to keep in mind that it's gonna be even, right? And then also these guys are gonna be here. That and this and, you know, stuff. No, this one can be this one. And yes. And then before going up one more, first place this stuff, then like that, and, you know, hold to the other side. I might just make the incline stuff until here, I guess. On the top will be a little bit flat. So when I make this middle part higher, the difference between this roof and that roof will be a lot instead of a little bit. Hope that makes sense. If not, then my apologies. And this is also wrong because, you know, I need to build it like that. And like this, and then turn around and build it like that. Always, you know, if you want the bottom side, always build it straight away with the roof. So we don't have to do this afterwards. This will cause a lot of trouble. And like this, and then like that again. Now one more. Yes, of course. And then I guess this will be the last part. Like that. And let's no. This will be roof. Like that. Also flat. And then that is done. That's absolutely very high though, but alright, so now we need to do the this door, and I already figured out that I'm going to do it from this side, because if I do this, then it forces to the outside. And also these guys. And then this one will be closed. And right? Then the building is going to look like this. But I think it looks, you know, it looks nice. And let me just say, on the second one, I want to have this door open. Then it won't be crashing up against the roof part though. I could make it stick out once, but can I? Okay, this door opens, it opens to this one. Not really, because if I make this stone right down there, then this stone, yeah, well, I think it's okay like this. So this is going to be the whole, the whole building. It's now like at least one block higher, maybe two. But I like it like this. There are no windows in there. Maybe I can come up with something for the side, but this is going to be, you know, a thing I'm going to do off camera. Now the front of the middle building maybe looks different, or I need to keep it actually the same. I just have to see, but what I really want is have another top onto it. You know, like making it stick out. So that's gonna be my off-camera project, and then when I'm done, of course, I will just show you around. It's gonna be a lot of work because I'm going to chop a lot of wood, a lot of stone, etc. And so 3 days later, it is finally finished. It took a massive amount of work because I had to cut down a lot of trees. The stone was kinda okay. I will just show you around and I will just tell you a little bit about my plan because I'm not 100% ready just yet, but at least the building is finished. So first of all, let me show you all of the wood I've been cutting down because as you can see, this whole area where I had like a dense forest like that has been cleared out. Yes, the larger trees are still there because the larger trees will give me a reason to kinda, play around plus with the landscape when placing down buildings. As you can see, like that, it's all gone. And I discovered a lot of smaller holes here and there. So in this case, yeah, I got exactly what I wanted, alright? And meanwhile, of course, I've been trading a lot of these farm supplies for emeralds. So a lot of these villages are upgraded. So in this case, I, got like it is. Yeah. I'm overall very happy with this. It looks good. It looks also better than I thought it would be. Especially because in the end I decided that I wanted to have the doors like 1 block larger. So the whole building is like 2 blocks higher. It looks good. I like it. I also decided to keep the stairs at the at the beam here. I just placed some random things onto the cranes. Of course, on the inside it looks like this everywhere downstairs. I also decided that I want to have like this little white stone on there, so the doorway is a bit higher and it's a little bit easier to recognize. Certain doors are open, others are closed. And also down here I put up some blocks. And of course the dock area fits in well. I decided that to make a light pole out of this little single pole. And then I was like, let's place some fences onto it to make it look creative. Very good. Now, of course, this is the only room where I have some chests around. Now, I won't drop everything in here because I got a lot of rooms. I got like 2nd floor. And so basically I also want to put stuff down on such a way that I got a lot of space left. So I'm just using these 4 empty ones for in case I've got a lot of these cobblestone, right? And when you put cobblestone into the stone cutter, you can get a couple of things out of it, and I will place them in here. These 2 down here, I don't care for whatever they're going to be used in the future. And on the other side, I want to have the same idea, but then with smooth stone, and I want to have it right down here with normal stone. So I'm going to need to have a large amount of chests, I think. From all the time I've been playing Minecraft, all those times, all of these chests that I ever built I'm going to need to have in here, alright? And I've been playing Minecraft /ish since the beta, and my brother came with it. So yeah, same down here. Gravel, and one will be filled up with whatever that is, firestone or something. I don't know. Yeah, anyways, there of course is the office, and I decided to put down some windows in it. Right? It looks a bit modern, but I figured out I wanted to make it look a little bit different from the others. And of course there is an upstairs. And of course there is an upstairs. As you can see, it's quite empty, and I need to put some stuff down. Also, as you can see, I've been covering the bottom side of the roof with some wood, so it doesn't look like dark as the wood is, the roof is, and the rain will also not come down. You don't see the rain glitching through, and yeah, that's actually it. It's the same everywhere. All those doors upstairs are closed, but that's fine. I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to have open, what I want to have close. And this road is very wide, but that's only because, I wanted to give it some space. Like, it is 7, the road, just like behind there. And then I added like a space of 2, so I could put down some, stuff. I wanted to put some plants down here, but then I figured out this is a little bit of an industrial type of deal, and plants, I want to save that up for the city. I really want to make some difference. Now the thing here is, for the future, you could say, let's place some furniture and stuff in there, but I don't want to have any workbenches in there, because I got opposite space of the building left to make some workspaces. So I just want to go in there, grab the stuff that I need, go in there and do whatever I'm going to need to do with the workbenches. So let me know what you think of this building. Also, in the next episode, I would like to do a little bit of simple thing, just simply exploring, searching for bamboo, searching for saplings. Let's see what we can find.